I watched the Los Angeles Lakers play a game and lose last night to the Houston Rockets. 126-111. James Harden dropped 50. 50. 5-0. Had a triple-double, too. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how long. I think there's been like 6 or 7 triple-doubles that involved 50 or more points. I think it was like in the last quarter century. James Harden has 4 of them in the last 2 years. 4. 50 points or more in the form of a triple-double. Assists, rebounds, etc. The brother's special. 50 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists. James Harden is special. He's unstoppable. Now, when I talked about my top 5 shooting guards, okay, obviously the top 2 would be MJ and Kobe. Put D-Wade on that list as well. James Harden's top 5 all time. The only reason why you wouldn't definitively put James Harden above that is because we all know he plays defense about as much as I enter a fitness contest, which is say 0. He doesn't really play defense. That's not what he does. But he is elite. He can play. I believe he can play a little bit of it when he puts his mind to it. But he's just so explosive offensively, who gives a damn, really? We really don't care. I tell you what I do care about. I care about something that happened last night with the Los Angeles Lakers that I think affects everybody, whether it's the Knicks, it's the Nets, it's Philly, it's Boston, it's Toronto, it's Houston, it's L.A., and beyond. The Los Angeles Lakers watched as James Harden basically converted 18 to 19 free throws. He ended up in the 2 meetings that he's had this year. James Harden by himself has shot 34 free throws. Shot 34 free throws. Now, let me tell you something about what the Lakers did. The Lakers, led by LeBron James, became so frustrated, they took their hands and put it behind their backs to play defense, just so the referees wouldn't call fouls. That's how disgusted they were. And they were so disgusted by it. And I got to tell y'all something. They were justified. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't encourage somebody not to compete. I don't encourage somebody not to go out there and try to win or whatever. But we have now gotten to a point. And by the way, that referee that you just saw on the screen when LeBron James had his back, his hands behind his back, that's the great James Capers, a phenomenal referee for many, many years. That's James Capers. But I will tell you this. My issue with it, more than anything else, too many calls are being made. I love the NBA game. Ain't no bigger fan of the NBA than me. But the referees interrupt action too much for too many ticky-tack fouls. And when you got your arms spread and all James Harden or Chris Paul has to do is literally rock their arms back and forth with the ball in his hands and put their arm under your arm to act like they're coming up to shoot a shot and get a foul that way, I think it's utterly ridiculous. And it's not something that should be called. It's interrupting and interfering with the flow of the basketball game. I don't blame LeBron James enough for being that frustrated.